Toluwani.
Your name is what?
Oladipo Toluwani.
I didn't hear that. Can you type that in the comment section, please? All right, so while you type that, today we're going to be doing something very interesting, and it's just going to be the start because I would not want to rush us, and I would not want, okay, Oladimeji, hi Oladimeji, welcome. I would not want to rush us or box us. So today we are going to be talking about video editing, and I'm sure this morning and in our onboarding session we're already told what to expect in our trainings. So today we're going to be talking about video editing, and I want to ask us both, have we downloaded or installed CapCut on our apps on our phone? Sorry, do we already have that installed?
Mommy, hegemony data.
Please, can you mute your mic? Thank you. All right. So if you, Timothy, have you installed CapCut on your laptop or on your phone? If you've done that, please put that in the comment section too. All right. So while we are doing that, first things first, video editing. What's the whole idea? You've not installed. Okay. So for the next time we're having the video editing class, we're going to be doing a practical session, in form of practical session. So I need us to install CapCut on our laptops or on our phones. So back to what I was saying, what is video editing? Now, the whole idea of video editing is curating videos, different clips of videos or different shots, different video clips together, and making it into a kind of story or a kind of edit that shows a story. Or for example, I'm saying, okay, for example, I'm traveling to Rwanda, or I'm traveling to Maldives, and I want to record all my moments there. So I could just get clips of different things and then put it together to tell a story for my maybe I have a vlog or I have a page or I have that's the whole idea of video editing. Now, when it comes for me, video editing is very simple. I like to record my experiences, and I'm not a type of and I'm a video person. I do not take so many pictures. So what I do is I tend to take several pictures, several videos of myself when I go out. Then when I'm very less busy or during my leisure time, I put together these videos to make a story or to make a particular post that, oh, okay, I went to this particular place. Please mute your mic. And most of the time, I love making videos of wherever it is I go to. I enjoy doing it. And at some point, I would like to go to the stage where I edit videos to make money. So now video editing is basically, hold on. Sorry, please give me a minute. I would continue. All right, yes. Back to where I stopped. So I was saying that for me, I've not yet like got into I've not yet started editing videos to make money. Like that's like making content for making money. So that is why I'm dividing this class. The whole idea of this class is to introduction to video editing. Then we'll do practicals on that video editing. Then we're going to now go to how to use video editing to make money. And under that, you find that under content creation. So I'm trying to explain very well before I go on to sharing my screen, because like I said, we're secondary school leavers, so I do not want to box us for any reason. Right. So yes. So like I said, video editing is curating a lot of things. The things you see your content creators do, where they vlog, where they put together videos, even your producers. So they use it, they do video editing. So it's at different levels, right? It's at different stages, different ranges. When I mean ranging, you will not compare, let's say, a vlog to a music production. So it's different, like the ranges are different. But it is very, very possible to see a very skilled person edit a movie on an app, like an app on your phone, or for example, a Mount Zion film was once shot on an iPhone 7 and edited on that phone. So it's very possible. So that's why I said there are different range to this thing. So today we're going to be looking at CapCut. And why CapCut? Because CapCut is one of the easiest apps to use for video editing. There are other apps that you can use, but CapCut is very accessible. And as much as CapCut is very accessible, if you want to do an advert for a company, I wouldn't say CapCut is the best to use, right? But for this particular training, we'll be using CapCut all through. So if at this point you have any question, please, you can ask your question before we proceed. All right, so in the absence of no question, I want us to look at the app. So I'm going to be sharing my screen now, and I'm going to show us what the CapCut app is all about. And I'm going to be showing us the PC version. That's the version for laptops and computers. There is one for phone, so I'm also going to be showing you how it differs from one another. Another thing you can use aside curating experience, you can use video editing for adverts, to make adverts, to put together different adverts. The idea is just to tell a story. So telling a story means you might be selling a product, you might be advertising a product, you might be asking people to, you might be recording. Let's say you're done with an event and you want to collect, okay, the experience of that event, you use video editing. So these are kind of things are what you use CapCut to do for video editing, or maybe creating your experience after an event. Let's say advertising, but not at an higher level, or not at an high level, not like high level advertisement. You can use that for it. Then if, for example, you want to shoot a music video. Now I'm saying that because we're secondary school leavers, and most of us, we have friends that sing, that probably they are aspiring to be musicians, right? So you can just shoot a very small video within yourself to promote that particular song. Or for example, you want to go into comedy. Yes, you can actually shoot a video on CapCut and edit it, but then it's still not going to give you that effect that a producer or the effect that an high quality editing app would give you. So I'm going to share my screen now and introduce us to CapCut, and we'll talk about the entire application as itself. Yeah, so let me share my screen. Okay, so if you can see my screen now, I'd like you to drop a comment in the chat box. Let me know if you can see my screen, please. Hi, Timothy, can you see my screen? And Oladimeji, can you see my screen? All right, perfect. So this, I'm introducing you to the Capcut app. Now, this is the application on my laptop, and it's so obvious that I've worked on some projects here. So basically, I'd like to show you what it looks like. So you have this is the application itself. Normally, when you sign in, for those of you that want to just use your phone, when you download on your phone, it will ask you to sign in. So when you sign in, then you can sign in using your Gmail. I think that's really preferable so that you can get your lost project. But then for this for the systems, you have to sign into your cloud to be able to see your project. Sorry. All right. So okay. So yes, this is exactly how it looks like. This is how it looks like. So I'll be saying how it is on your phone and how it is on your laptop. So I'll just be telling you the little differences because I'll still have to switch over to using my phone at some point. Then now we have the import. Now, when you click import, it's going to allow you to go to go to your device and pick out videos to use. For instance, if I want to create a project right now, all I have to do is click on import. I'm going to do that again. Hold on. Cancel. Then I'm going to come here and click on import. There are different places I can import from. I can import from my device. This is brand assets. That's if, for example, I've worked on this project before and I want to be able to access the things that, okay, I've already like bookmarked for my brand, then that's where I can access it. Then this is your import. Then once I import, I can actually come here. Let's say this is my pictures. Then I'm just going to pick a picture from our trainings. I can pick one. There's an option to select. Same thing for your phone, actually. You can select what you want to use. So I'm opening this, then it's going to show here. So this is the picture I have selected. Now, this picture I selected is actually a short video, a 5-second video. Well, okay, there's this thing about CapCut, right? When you're importing anything to CapCut, it's going to come in picture form, but then that picture is playable. When I mean playable is that you can play that picture for 5 seconds. So it's not like it's coming in picture. Capcut doesn't do that. So it's playable. For example, I can just play this. It's a picture, but it's playing. So I could do any edit on it, add any text to it, and all of that. So the next thing is my audio. Right. So that's for if I want to add a sound. I'm trying to run us through this because it's not going to be one class. And because it's not going to be one class, I do not want to box us. That means I do not just want to hop on a particular project and then you miss out on a whole lot of things. So I'll just try to explain them to us. So then maybe when you're on your own, you can now try it all by yourself. So this is audio. Now, speaking of audio, when audio is definitely you want to put sounds to something, right? So I could decide that when I click on audio, there are different options for audios. You can see I could even decide for myself that, okay, I want an audio. I can extract. Okay, let me explain this way. Now, first things first, I want to go back to my import. So I want to drag this. Yes, so now this is your work area. This particular place where my keyboard is, where my mouse is called the work area. So on your phone, it's the same thing, except that these icons that are up here are now down here. So now you're not going, that's what's the difference between your phone and your laptop. So when I'm doing it on my phone, I do not want to confuse us. So I have to drag what I want to work on to my work area first. Else I'll not be able to work on it. So I'm going to click audio now. Now that I've clicked audio, you can see different songs. If I want to use this song, I just have to download one song and it's going to play on it, but that's not what I want to do. Then I can do sound effects. Yes, sound effects. After you've made your sound, then you do sound effects. So there's copyright. That's to check the copyright of if what you're using is right or wrong. Then you have extract video. this particular feature, you can extract an audio from a particular video. So if there's a previous video where I have already where there's a sound there, I can choose to extract it. Then we have TikTok sounds. That's the popular ones on TikTok. Your brand music. That's whatever thing, like you said, your brand assets, right? Whatever music that your brand is using, you can use it. Now let's try adding a music. Instead of adding music, I can add voiceover. But that's not where I'm going, because then the next feature is your text. That means you can add a text to it. For instance, I want to add text. I just put this, click on it, then I can just come here and write. Sorry, hold on. I want to add a text to it. Yeah, so I come here. I have to drag my text to the work area. I can just write something like this on my text. I want to edit this. Hold on. So I just come here. I clean it off because this is where the cursor is meant to be. Then I just write TCK zone on it. TCK zone, because TCK zone, right? So now if I play this throughout, it's going to show TCK zone, but it didn't show throughout because I didn't make it a lasting text. So now this is another feature on Capcut, right? So now the difference between your app and your computer screens and your laptop screens, you have that like the laptop version, you have the mobile version, and you have the PC version. So the difference between them, I think, is the size. Right, so whatever has been developed to fit the size of your laptop, and for the phone, it has been developed to fit the size of your phone. So basically, in your phone, you definitely be using your hands to navigate this, but here I have to use the cursor. So now, wherever this is going to be like my Capcut arrow, let's just call it the Capcut arrow. So now this particular TCK zone is not a lasting text yet. So all I just have to do is come here and drag it. So this way it's going to last throughout the video, like throughout the duration of the video, like this. So you see that it's showing till the end of the video. Then I can now decide that I want to add an effect to my text, which means I can decide that I want to allow my text to jump up. I want my text to come down. I want my text to move in different ways. I'm trying to look for that particular so this part, okay, there's this part where I can adjust the font size. That means it's big, it's small. It's the same thing as the way it is on your phone. It's just that it's located differently. Like I said, the mobile version and the PC version is even supposed to be called web version. Now, yes, so I have different types. This is an effect, right? These are other effects here, which means I want it to bounce. Hold on, that's loading. It's still showing me the same thing. It's just different ways. There is a particular way that you can have it. This is called text template. This is auto caption. Auto caption, if this particular video, everybody here is talking, right? Auto caption will generate a caption for it. The reason why I'm going through the process of explaining all these things is because the next time I'm going to be doing a practical, or if I want to I just want to start calling, I'll just be calling it and I'll just be going to do it. So I do not want it to look like, or I don't want it to be like we're not flowing. So that's why I'm going to take my time to explain this. So yes, there's a particular effect that will determine where your text comes in. It's on the mobile version, which that's why I said I will still switch, because all these ones are just effects. For instance, if I want my text to be in a bubble, can you see that's changed? But I do not want that, so I'll just undo that. Then we have basic. So we have the pattern. Yes, this part is giving you a different font size. I can make it flexible. I love to use Rubik a lot because I feel like it gives me that official, non-official vibe. And I also love to use Anon Pro, depends on what I'm working on. Then aside that, we have stickers. You can attach different stickers to your videos or whatever you're doing and all of that. You can attach stickers to it. All right. Then, okay. Then we have effects. Now, I can give my video any form of effect. I use effects a whole lot because it also determines how your video, like the kind of vibe your video gives. And there's something that I've been saying that I've not really there's something that I've not touched, the ratio aspect of your video. That is basically the most difficult thing in everything that I'm explaining, right? It's something that, okay, if you decide that, oh, you want to sit down and understand Capcut. The first time I used Capcut, so I went on an official visit to Fondo. We finished an internship with them. So they asked us, like, after we worked with them, so they invited us because we didn't, it was not in Lagos, we did our internship. So we did that, it was a virtual one, but we're not in Lagos. So they invited us to the company. So then I vlogged it. That was not the first time. But the first time, actually, let me go back correctly, was when I attended an agrotech summit. So it was so big and I really loved it. So I said I was going to vlog my entire experience there. So I now took different videos. I took videos of the hall, I took videos of the speakers because I wanted to have that memory and happened to be the volunteer manager. So I wanted to also use that particular vlog to show that I was a part of this. So I had videos and then the videos took of me. So I just put it together. And then what I could really do on CapCut was I couldn't transition. That is why I'm taking my time to explain to you. So once you just get the application, even before we open the practical aspect, the practical aspect is going to be something really nice because we're going to be doing layout, transition, effect, voiceover, all in one video so that it's not too much for us. So basically, I just had to put it together. Then what I did there was I did a voiceover on it, and it was very nice. But the ratios were not properly arranged. And yes, how you take your video matter, right? Now, in the sense that you have to really be intentional about how you take your videos. So there are different types of ratio aspects. Before I come back to these effects, there are different types of your ratio aspects. So we have I'll just click here. So we have the original one, that's the way you took your video. You have the custom, that's what you can design your video to. You have 16:9. Some of them fit into, for example, your Instagram reels. Your YouTube, I think YouTube is 16:9. Yes, that's what the ratio you use to take your YouTube vlogs. So if the reason why I said you have to be intentional about how you take videos is because most of the times when you're editing on CapCut, I don't know about other apps, maybe you can adjust, but I found it very difficult to change a ratio that is originally 16:9 to 4:3, and like it's very difficult. So I think you have to be intentional about recording your video, so it's not difficult for you to put it together. Then I always tend to use this method of blurring out my screen and then everything will look alike, or changing the aspect ratio, then you have to zoom in the video and all of that. So it's very, very stressful for me. So I think how you take your video matter. Yes. Then, so we have different types of aspect ratios, right? You have this, you have 4:3, you have this, depends on the one you choose to you're working with. There are some for reels. I just figured that out too. Then there's one 16:9. This one is for you, so I'm very sure of that one. And 4:3. This is how your YouTube videos are always done. And then the very interesting thing about video editing is once you're already good at it, when you see a content on Instagram or you see a content on Instagram or you see a content or any kind of content, it's sort of easy for you to like, there's a different way you view it. You no longer view it from the aspect of, oh, okay, I'm just viewing. Then you look at it that this was how it was edited. I do that a lot. For example, I can just say a particular thing. I'm like, okay, I can try this. Then I tend to want to try it. So that's one thing about video editing too. So it's easier to, but I don't think I've ever deciphered how a video was shot before, because I think that's high level this thing. So yes, that's perfect. So yes, back to what I was saying. So then I now did another one, and I think the organization was now like, oh, okay, they're going to collaborate with me on Instagram with the vlog that I did. And that vlog, the aspect ratio for all the videos were very different, very, very different. Some were 16:9, some were actually 3:4. They were not aligning with themselves. So, but yes, I still did it that way because that was the first time I did so. And then I just did the voiceover. Then I just played a little bit with the effects, and that's just it. But then you can make very amazing videos on CapCut. The more you practice, the better you get. So yeah, speaking of the effects, if I just had this effect to this one now, well, let's see. So this effect is going to play out, I think, at the beginning of the video. Yes, that's nice. Okay, see, so if I play this video again, can you see? This is how he came out. He gave me this like shiny coming in look. Oh, I really like this. Yes, so that's one thing about effects. So there are different effects. Now, speaking of transitions, now it's how your videos come in and out. That's a very, very simple English. I want to try and show you what transition is. I want to add another video to this one. Okay. And yes, I'll be adding some YouTube videos to this introduction, because I feel like aside what I've explained, you need to also watch YouTube videos, because that's also how I learned how to be very good at it, because then they tend to perform, I feel like they tend to perform different tricks. So when you're familiar with the words, it's very easy for you to actually like understand what they're saying. Because for example, you want to use layout on a particular video. Now, layout is just, for example, you're walking behind a tree and then you disappear from the tree. Like, I've seen that. Or you're walking and a text is appearing behind you. Now that's something that we're going to be doing. We're definitely going to do that. Or you're walking and the text is actually walking behind you. Like, as you're walking, the text is displaying. So it's more like, oh, as you're passing this place, the text is unfolding. So that's another effect. Yes, so it's part of masking. So that's another thing. So you have to watch YouTube videos. So I'll attach some YouTube video link so that you can go and watch. And then the next time we're meeting, we're going straight into practical. So I was saying, yes, the transition part, I'll just click on import. Then I want to go back to my picture and just click this video. Yes. So that means I'm opening it and I'm dragging it to my work area. I'll reduce this. I just want to reduce it because I do not like the length. It's too much. Yes, and also, aside training, when you want to like shoot a video, you sort of need to have a concept in mind. But then most times for me, I can't just look through my pictures and create a video. Yes, because the practical I intend on teaching is something I already have like put down. And I just looked through like my pictures and decided that, oh, if I just add this to this to this, then it will give me this effect. Yes, I've been talking for a while now. So can we drop in the chat box if we're listening, if we're still here, or if we're lost at any point? Hi, Timothy, and hi, Oladimeji. Are we still here? Hello. All right, so are we still here? Yes, okay. Thank you. Dimeji, are you still here? Because I saw Dimeji. I was hearing Dimeji asking the mom for internet. I wish I could do that right now on my fast for internet. Okay, so yes, back to what I was saying. So I just want to reduce the time frame. Yes, it's called trimming. So you can, yes, and there are different things. Yes, I would also like to introduce you to what we call keyframes. Okay, this mirror, that's if you're masking, rotate to crop ratio. But there's also something we call keyframes. For me, I prefer to use the mobile version of Capcut because then you see keyframe and all of that. You can even blend your voice. And one very amazing thing Capcut can do that I'm very grateful for is that, for example, you're recording your video in a very noisy place. Capcut can help you reduce that noise. So that's what I'm saying, that that's what I'm saying, that it's very easy to use. I really like using it because if, for example, now I record somebody in a noisy background, like that background is very noisy, I just have to put it on CapCut and I do this auto removal. Like there is a particular effect or feature on CapCut. Let me see if it's in the audio where it's not a sound effect. Maybe when you do a voiceover, sorry. Then all you just have to do is reduce the noise and blend it. The sound effect is gone. It's gone. So yes, back to transition so that I do not take too much of our time. And I want to transition from this video to this video, right? See now the aspect ratios between these two videos are different. They are very different. So another thing you can do is adjust, but then we'll talk about that. So I want to make an effect. There's one I like to use, mix, there's black fade. So I'm going to use this one. So now you're going to see how it's going to play out into the video. It's going to black fade, that's the effect. So I'm just going to play it. So it's playing from the beginning to picture. So it's going to play. That's it. That was a quick black fade. And now there's a way you can adjust this. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. There's a way you can adjust this. Still didn't fade properly. For me. But then there's a way you can adjust this that it fades. Like you can adjust how it fades. So for instance, let's say this is playing. Okay, I skilled this one. I'm coming. Just that back. Okay, let's see. Let's play it. It faded, but not the way I wanted it to. Coming, hold on. Still transition, okay. Okay, so I have to put my key arrow back here. Then you're going to now click on dissolve, which means this video is going to be from here. I want to start the video over again. It did not, I'm coming, hold on. I'm trying to, it was a mobile version to be so fast to use. Oh, okay, I got that. Okay. Yes, okay. Let's see. So from all right. So I just have to move the transition here. Okay. So yes, it dissolved. Finally, I got it. So from here, using your laptop can be really tricky. So from here, the transition was placed here. So you can see that it dissolved. Incoming. Hold on. So I've placed the transition here now. So now I use dissolve effect. So I just moved my video. You can see that it's dissolving. If you can see the work area, it actually dissolved. And that's really nice. I really like it. So I'm just going to do this back here. Okay, so look at it once more. It dissolves. So if I want to change the effect, I can change the effect. For now, I'll just stick to it. So I just wrote TCK zone on this, and then I dissolve. So I want to bring my TCK zone down so that we can, it doesn't really affect our video clips coming next scene. So I want my TCK zone down. But then I want to bring this, I would want to bring my key right here. Then I'll just move down like this. So yes, and adjust it so that it's just here. I can just say, let me do something different. Let me just say TCK zone. I don't want it capped. Okay, TCK zone at, I think it's only the CK ZONE at Deeper Life. Deeper Life. LIFE. Yes. So from here we have TCK zone at Deeper Life. So I want this text, this particular text, to be a lasting text. So I'm just going to expand it throughout the video. So you're saying, what, this is TCK zone at Deeper Life. We are at Deeper Life for a particular training. So you can see I'm already creating a story with what I'm doing already. That's just how it works. So the more you edit, the more you get better. So that's it. I've already started creating a story. So from here, if I just choose to play my video, TCK zone at Deeper Life is going to go throughout the video. And that's to tell you that, oh, we are at Deeper Life and we did all of this at Deeper Life. So yes, that is perfect. Now I want to go back to my text effects, right? I want my text effect to be different. I'm coming. So I think I'm about to round up now. So I want to go to my text effect, the effect for my text, right? I don't like this effect. Let me see. I don't know why it's giving me this, but let's look for styles for your text. This font size, pattern. Let's see. Oh, yes, perfect. I'm trying to look for, so if there are other sides, you have character, you have alignment. This is not what I want. When I get what I want, I'm just going to pick it. This scale, blend, opacity, stroke, background, glow. Still not what I want. Not what I want. Not what I want. Let me see. So apparently, I cannot use my text the way I want it to be. Let me see, text templates. Not templates, not template. I want it in such a way that my text is probably dangling inside this video. I'm coming. Hold on, let me see if transition filters. But then back to the video so that I don't take much of our time. I don't see, there's no need for me to filter this video, but then there's a filter effect. And then we have adjustments, custom adjustments, whatever adjustment you want to make to it and all of that. So then if I want to do a voiceover here, let's try this. I want to do a voiceover in this video. For your mobile and for your PC version, you have the opportunity to do a voiceover. So I'll just click on it and just say TCK zone, or instead I'll just say yay. Yeah, so TCK zone at Deeper Life. Yay. Let's try that. So when I click on voiceover, it's meant to go. Recording not started, then yay. The training is amazing. That's wrong English. The training was amazing. But yeah, so let me see if I can hear myself talk. Yay! The training is amazing. So I'm going to correct that. I'm going to be deleting that. And I am going to be deleting that particular one. Is there an option to delete it? Okay, let me come back to, I want to delete it. Or let me just reduce the volume quickly and then do another voiceover that would play. So let's start with voiceover and 3, 2, 1. Yay! The training was amazing. The members of Deeper Life enjoyed it. All right, so I've done that. And back and play. Let me hear. Yay! The training was amazing. Not like how my voice sounds, so I could just when you see normalize loudness, you're normalizing the loudness throughout the video. So that means if there was a song playing before, then you can normalize it. Now this is reduce noise. Yes, this was the part I was saying that if you had an audio that was playing, you could reduce the noise. Then voice isolation. That means it's only your voice that's gonna be picking in the video. Any other sound below, it's not going to pick it. Then I can try to fade in my voice or fade it out. That's fine. But what I want to do is I want to enhance my voice. Let me put my intensity at 100. So let's do this. Let's see how I sound now. Yay! The training was amazing. The members of Deeper Life enjoyed it. All right, let me increase the volume so that we can pick that. Yay! The training was amazing. The members of Deeper Life enjoyed it. Yes, perfect. So basically, I wanted to stop here. So I have already added a voiceover. So then I can change my voice. I can adjust the speed of my voice and all of that. So yes, that is just about that. So back to the video. I want to play my video now. All right, so I'm going to be playing the video from the top. Yay! The training was amazing. The members of Deeper Life enjoyed it. Yes, and that is that. So back to me fixing up I'm about to finish up. Then, okay. So back to me fixing my text down. Almost. Back to me fixing up my text effects. Let's see. Yes, finally I found it. Animation. So I can animate my text. So if you want to I can animate my text. So it's under animation here on the PC version. So I can decide my text is coming in. Let's try this. Good. You can see the way it came in. Let's see from here. Let's just go. The training was amazing. From here. So I want to particularly use this. So I'm clicking on it. So you see that but I want to increase the duration at which the text would come in. So I've done this. Yay! The training. So if I want it to be like that throughout the video, I just do this. Yay! The training was amazing. Yes, perfect. So that's just exactly how it is. So now there's also in, there's out, there's loop. So for example, if I want to do a loop and I want it to go in and out, let me see, typewriter for let's see. There should be a typewriter form coming. But let's make it wave, right? The members of Deeper Life enjoyed it. So it's waving, it's a loop. You're seeing it till the end of the video, but it's not nice enough. So I'll just undo that and just leave it at the first one. So you just type right inside. Yay! The training was amazing. The members of Deeper Life enjoyed it. All right, so that has been done. So basically, I just explained the entire feature of Capcut. There's something we call, yes, I called it layouts. That's where you mask. But I want to go back to the first part. I'm coming. Then so there is a place where you mark your video. There's a place where you can use layout. That means you can put another video on top of a video. Like I said, that's the part where it disappears. So during the next class, we're going to be doing a practical. So hopefully people who have missed this class come back to watch it so that we can enjoy the practical aspects, because I'm really going to be just saying, once you press this, once you click on this, click on this, click on this. I'm not going to be explaining what it does and all of that. So yes, thank you very much for joining today's class. I would like to see any comments. Did you enjoy yourself? Did you learn anything? Please put it in the chat box. Let me hear if you enjoyed yourself. Hi, Timothy. Are you still here? You left. Dimeji, are you still here? Yes. Okay. So, Timothy, can I get a reaction of how you feel, or have you learned something? Thank you. I know the training is interesting, right? Can you drop a reaction to show how you feel? And also, can you attest to the fact that you've learned something? Why are we laughing, Timothy? All right. Okay, so the next time we're having a video editing session, we're going to be jumping into the practical, and then we're going to be doing amazing stuff. Yes, and also, all right, that's fantastic. And also, yes, the training time slot has changed. So on Wednesday, we might not exactly have that morning session, but then we also have videos available that you can go and watch, right? So it's not going to be one particular, it's not going to be morning section, it's going to be shifted to the to evening now. So if you're a part of it, if you see it on Telegram group, the updates. So yes, I'm trying to see if I could just quickly jump on how to, okay, I want to see if I could quickly jump on how to do a layout. That means had a video on another video. So I want to see if I could just do that. It's called overlay. Yes, it's actually called overlay. So I'm trying to look for overlay. I want to overlay this video. It's meant to be part of what's here. To overlay, I should be able to do that here. So on your mobile version, you'll be able to overlay very well and very smoothly. Try and see if I can do that here. This adjustment. No. So I want to put another video. So I want the video to show. So I think what I will just do is come here and maybe put. Yes, I could do that. Let me see. Give me a minute. So I want to import another video from it. Just import another picture for that particular event too. I want a picture. So what I'm going to do is drag this picture down here. Yes. So I want to play it I see, good. So that's the whole idea of overlaying, right? I just put this particular video on top of this video, but then it has to overlay properly, which means that as this video is on top of the other one, I could just decide that, okay, I want to reduce the size. Hold on. Let's see. I want to reduce the size of the video on top of it. Something like this, right? But if I was to do it like using my mobile phone, I'm going to overlay. So these are the options, right? I can remove the background. I can max it. So if I'm maxing it, let me use the circle, right? So that means I want to do something. I'm coming. So let me play it and see how it does, how it moves now.
Yay!
It didn't
The
overlay
training.
properly. So it requires a bit of how do I call it? So that's what we're going to be doing next in our next video, how to overlay properly. So I want to, where you use keyframes, I've already like adjusted this live. I've adjusted the ratio myself now. Hold on. So this is like the full video, but still I'm coming. I'm trying to adjust what I did. I'm still masking. Let me just remove it. Okay. So what I said, I want to reduce the ratio of this particular one. Let me just go back to original. I'm trying to undo that. I think there's an error here. I marked that particular place. That's why it's acting that way. But then the video is already looking a little bigger than normal. So all you just have to do is just zoom it back in. Doesn't really take much. So like I said, the overlaying part is where you have a video on top of another video displaying, or you have this text on like at the back of a particular video. So that's what overlaying is all about. So in the next video, we're going to be doing that. So like I said, we're going to be combining all these effects in the next class and actually doing it properly. And I'll be using the mobile version. So at this point, I can decide to export my work. So I just come here, I click on export, but I do not have any use of this particular video right now. This is just for explanation of everything. So what I will just do is not export it, since I'm still going to be using it. I'm not going to be using it anymore. So with this, we've come to the end of the introduction to video editing using Capcut. There are more tricks you can do. For instance, now you can decide that, oh, okay, I want to, as I'm talking, let's say I have a video of myself talking, and then I want to put a picture on it. So next week, we're just going to do it tricks on Capcut, right? This one, we just introduce ourselves Capcut. Then tomorrow, the next class, you will know on the calendar, we'll drop it. We'll just have it done that way. So yes, I will stop sharing my screen now. And yes, boom, we're back to seeing our faces. Yes. So do you have any questions, Timothy? Timothy and Deji, do you have any question? If you have any question, let me know. I'm waiting for our questions. All right, we don't have any questions. Okay, so before the next time we are going to be having the video editing class, I want you to download Capcut on your phone. So thank you so much for joining. I really hope you had an amazing time. See you during the next session. Yes, so sorry for that with network. So I'm saying that thank you so much for joining, guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you very much, Ma.
You're welcome.